Depending on who is making the case, Alabama's special Senate election Tuesday is about either continuing the Trump miracle in Washington or allowing decency to prevail back home. The center is Roy Moore, Judge Moore, to his supporters. The 70-year-old Republican was twice ousted as state Supreme Court Chief Justice after flouting federal law, and now is attempting a political resurrection amid accusations of sexual misconduct with teenage girls when he was in his 30s. In Moore's path is Democrat Doug Jones, 63, a former U.S. attorney best known for prosecuting 2 Ku Klux Klansmen who killed 4 black girls in a 1963 church bombing. The winner will take the seat previously held by Attorney General Jeff Sessions. Republicans hold a narrow 5,248 Senate majority. A routine election in Republican-dominated Alabama would be expected to alter that balance, because Alabamians haven't sent a Democrat to the upper chamber of Congress since 1992. President Donald Trump notched a 28-point win here in 2016 and remains popular in the state. But Moore's baggage leaves the outcome enough in doubt that both Trump and his Democratic predecessor, Barack Obama, have weighed in with last-minute robocalls trying to sway voters. The intensity also has spawned a steady stream of fake news stories that fill social media feeds of interested people in Alabama and beyond. Associated Press analysis, in cooperation with Facebook, counted as many as 200 false or misleading reports heading into the weekend. One website claimed one of the women who have accused Moore of sexual misconduct had recanted. She did not. Meanwhile, Moore's detractors took to social media to claim he had written in a 2011 textbook that women should hold elected office. He didn't. In his final pitch before polls open, Jones called the choice a crossroads and asked that decency prevail. "We've had this history in the past, going down the road that has not been productive," Jones said. "We've lagged behind in industry. We've lagged behind in education. We've lagged behind in healthcare. It's time we take the road that's going to get us on the path to progress." At his own election eve rally, Moore again denied all the allegations, calling them disgusting and offering voters a clear measure: "If you don't believe in my character, don't vote for me." Earlier in the day, Moore cast himself as the victim. "It's just been a hard campaign," he said. For Alabama, the outcome could be defining. Democrats and moderate Republicans see an opportunity to reject a politician who is already regular fodder for late-night television and enough of a curiosity that Chinese leader Xi Jinping paused a presidential meeting in Beijing recently to ask Trump through an interpreter, who is Roy Moore. Alabama's senior senator, Richard Shelby, confirmed publicly that he wrote in a distinguished Alabama Republican rather than vote for Moore. Many Republicans, however, see an opportunity to defend the state's conservative, evangelical bent in the face of unfair liberal criticism while delivering another victory for Trump and sending an anti-establishment senator into a federal government that has been reflexively unpopular among Alabama majorities for generations. Trump's campaign architect and former White House advisor Steve Bannon told Moore supporters Monday evening that the race is a national election that will determine whether the Trump miracle continues. Moore says he is aligned with the president and he makes similar arguments to Trump, blasting the elite in the swamp of Washington, D.C. For Jones to win, he must build an atypical coalition, maximizing turnout among African American voters and white liberals who often don't combine for more than 40% of the electorate, while coaxing votes from enough white Republicans who can't pull the lever for Moore. One of Jones' celebrity backers framed the choice as being much less complicated. "I love Alabama," said Lee's native and former NBA basketball star Charles Barkley, "but at some point we've got to draw a line in the sand and say, we're not a bunch of damn idiots." Polls open at 7 a.m. CST, Chandler reported from Midland City, Alabama. Follow Barrow on Twitter at https://twitter.com/bullbarrow and Chandler at https://twitter.com/statehousecam.